Hey, what's up guys? I have a Blox harness bar. I'm going to go over real quick on how to install it. It's kind of already in, but I'm going to go over some things that it comes with and that it doesn't come with. This is for, I think most Hondas it'll fit. It's a 47-inch harness bar, and this is basically just temporary until I get a 4-point roll bar in here. So here we go. So it comes with these end links that go onto the support rods that will bolt on to the bar up here and then down on to where the original seatbelt was. It comes with 4 of these, a couple nuts for the upper support part for this bar, and then this 2 of these for, I'm guessing, the lower part because it screws in. And I think the original seatbelts, if I can remember, because I don't have them anymore, come with like some thick bushings, but I don't have those anymore. So I went to the hardware store and got these heavy-duty bushings, and I'm just going to trim them basically to fit the perfect distance it needs to be to mount on the inside. And then I got ones for the this one for the upper ones on that part of the seatbelt. And I'm just going to trim it because there's a small gap between the mounting spot and where the bolt's going to meet the plastic. Anyway, the bolts that it comes with, the parts that it mounts onto the upper parts of the bar, this does not fit through there. So I'm not even sure why they give you these. So that kind of fails. This bolt that mounts in the bottom area, which is right here, does fit perfectly fine, and so that one's fine. And this bushing will be going onto there after I trim it to size. So yeah, I'm not really sure why they give you 4 of these, which is fine. The 2 that they give you that mount this piece here to the bar, which is the same size as this one, that fits in there just fine. So these 2 extra ones that they give you are really pointless. So I went to the hardware store and got a couple more that actually fit this hole, the exact size that it's supposed to be. But it's not metric. I think it was a 7, I think it was on the packaging here. I just kind of tore it up. Yeah, 7/16. And the bolts were -24, 7/16 -24, and then I got a couple of locking nylon bolts, so those will mount to the bar itself, and then this one to the lower part. So those are the things you need to use this Blox harness bar, because the stuff they give you doesn't really work except for the 2 bolts. So I'm going to go put these on, and I'll show you how that looks here in a minute. Alright, just one more thing before we move on. I think what some people do is actually wrap their harness around the bar itself to be the support if anything happened in a wreck, which I don't think is what these are meant for. I think it's actually just to get the angle of the harness to be at the right point so you can angle it down to mount to the floor. Anyway, yeah, so I don't think you're supposed to be doing that, but mine is not. I'm not doing that with mine, obviously. Mine's going to go up through the bar and then down to the floor on 2 eye bolts. And then it's a 6-point harness, so it'll mount in 4 other spots. So as I was going to go through here, these bolts here did not come with the kit. And they'll bolt up here, which I can't remember if these were the OEM bolts for the seat belts. If they are, these actually fit perfect, because the hole that these go through on this piece here that mounts up here does not match this threading size. It actually matches this step that's on this bolt. So, and it's actually the perfect width too. So when you put these on, the step will go inside the hole and it bolts on. And like I said before, the spacers that I bought, the bushings that I bought, I'll trim them to size so it gives the even amount of spacing to match the plastic off of the metal of the car, basically. So that's what I'm doing with those. and we'll put the bars in here and then down here, and I'll show you that here in just a second. See if these fit in here. No, that's a different size. Okay, so I'll do that in just a second for you. Alright, so this is how I'm going to do the bushing. Use the bushing for this part. See, you can see the gap inside. I already marked it, but just put it in there, mark the line for the distance, and I'll cut it. Then I'll cut another one the same size for the other side. And that's it, and we'll do the same thing for the bottom ones. Alright. I got everything tightened up, so I got this on. I got the bushing in there, so it worked out perfect. And then I got the bushing down here on both the sides on this one. I made it stick out about that much because if you get this one flush, then this is not going to work out with this support rod. So what I did was tighten these end links all the way in, with this bar having some slack, so we could pull down by keeping this loose. And then once you put the bolts on, you can adjust the rod by just twisting it to whichever direction to loosen it or close it tighter, and then just tighten your bolts on, and that's pretty much it. So I got everything tightened on. It's really solid for now, until I get the 4-point roll bar. Got the seatbelts in. Like I said, I still have to mount the other 4 spots in the seatbelt, but those are in the right position. I got those at the right length. These seatbelts are really nice, by the way. They're really expensive. This was a $600 seatbelt, but it's very nice. Easy to adjust and easy to unlatch. You just twist that knob and everything comes off. I got the lower harness part off right now, that's why that piece comes off. This part's supposed to permanently stay on, but I took it off. I may do another video on putting this all on, but I don't know, since it's pretty much already on, I might not make a video of it. Anyway, there is the harness bar installed, Blox, so hopefully I showed you what you need to know about installing one of these, and that it does not come with everything that you need to pretty much put it together. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. Thanks.